See? You can't get around this any other way. Because there's a judgment, people. And I don't think people, that's why I said fear the Most High, be afraid of him. I don't think people are really afraid of him. They really deal with whatever they do. And they think the Most High, for whatever reason, they're untouchable. Look at go to Second Ezra, the 9th chapter. I'm just about due with this. Let's start at verse 5. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, you're born and you die, and the end is manifest." It says, "Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs." We're waiting on the endings. Gonna be effects and signs on this earth. "And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works," by you following the laws of the Most High, having faith in the Mashiach, and by faith, there it is, by your works. And that's following the laws of the Most High. And by faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, going to the Most High on our behalf, whereby we have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils or dangers, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So he sanctified us from the beginning. "Then shall they be in pitiful case." See, people gonna be in pitiful case, which now, at this time, this word is very key. "Which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments." Hear that? Those they that have despised, have cast them away despitefully, his laws, his word, because his words is in the laws. That's his laws. "Despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed or hated my law." You ain't under the law, you're under my sin and grace. You hate the Most High. You hate his law, you hate him. "And they that have loathed," which means hated my law, "while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain." You hate this law of the Most High. You don't want to follow what he say do. It says, it's your judgment. "The same must know it after death by pain." See? You're going to know it after death by pain. Look at 2nd Ezra 7 and 32. 2nd Ezra 7:32. "And the earth shall restore those that are asleep in her, and so shall the dust those that dwell in silence. And the secret places shall deliver those souls that were committed unto them. And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end." but judgment only shall remain. Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong. And the work shall follow.
Q&A mode is on. Participants may now unmute themselves. Presentation mode is on. Only organizers can be heard.
Verse 35, and the work shall follow, and the reward shall be showed, and the good deeds shall be of force, and wicked deeds shall bear no rule. That's right. Look at it, 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. Some works and so what you have done in these mortal bodies, and following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, as we just seen here. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. We must all appear before the judgment seat of the Mashiach Yahushua, that every one may receive the things done in this body, while you're in these mortal bodies, according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. See? That's the judgment seat that the Most High is given to a Mashiach Yahushua, who's going to judge according to the power of the Most High, for the things you have done, whether it was good or bad. Knowing therefore the terror of the Most High, the terror of a Mashiach Yahushua that's coming to judge and make war, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience to think right and understand this. Revelation, go to the last book of the Bible. Because, I mean, they read mainly the New Testament. So when I use the New Testament for what it says, it might be one soul that hears it and wakes up. That's all worth it. Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. We define the saints in Psalms 148:14, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Mashiach Yahushua. In the last books of the Bible. Revelation 22, the very last book. Revelation 22 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments. So if you don't do the commandments, you're going to be cursed. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. Blessed are they that do his commandments. Verse 15, for without are dogs. And dog is, look up dog in the Unger's Bible Dictionary for those that might be just tuning in for the first time. So you got to have certain source, a lot of sources, to be able to bring forth the understanding of what you're saying. For what it says, for without a dogs, why does it say dogs? It say dogs. It says, in the East, dog is used for impure and profane persons. It was used by the Jews respecting the Gentiles. That's what it says. It's called them dogs. Verse, it says, those who are shut out of the kingdom of heaven are also called dogs. That's what we're reading in Revelation 22:15. For without are dogs. That's what it says. Those who are shut out of the kingdom of heaven are also called dogs. Revelation 22 and 15. On account of their vileness, probably a reference to homosexuality. That's what it says. So it says, going back to Revelation 22:15, the reference that it gave us, for without the kingdom are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. So you liars, you ain't going either. This is all you got. From here is torment if you don't repent and change. That's the last book of the Bible. Can't get no clearer than that. So we gotta wake up. Come back to the Most High. These are those that's going to the kingdom. He told us in Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass in the future. If he says come to pass, that's in the future. If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. What do you think the kingdom going to be about, people? We're going to be set above all nations of the earth as the 12 tribes of Israel. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken. Listen unto the voice of the Most High thy power. Learn it, live it, and apply it in your life. These laws. That's what's going to happen with us. Daniel 7:18. No. Before we go there, I gotta hit this one. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, be afraid of the Most High, and keep his commandments. For this, you fear the Most High, be afraid of the Most High, and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. See? For the Most High, the Mashiach shall bring every work into judgment, as we just read. About whether you did good or bad. That's what the Mashiach going to judge you on. Whether you follow the laws and have faith in the Mashiach or not. For the Most High, while Mashiach shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil, which is bad. Daniel 7:18. Those that keep the commandments of the Most High and have the faith in the Mashiach. Daniel 7:18. But the saints, or the 12 tribes of Israel, of the Most High, shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. We got next. Verse 27. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. I mean, we got next forever and ever and ever. It's going to last forever and ever and ever. The 12 tribes of Israel, the saints of the Most High. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. Everybody going to obey and serve the Most High. Hitherto is the end of the matter. That's all I got to say. And we'll pick up at another time. Shalom.